We tell teenage girls to be strong. We tell them they can do anything, be anything, have anything. But late at night, when no one is watching, they break, they cut, they starve, they crumble under the weight of a world that tells them they're never enough. We see them posting perfect smiles, but behind those smiles is a quiet kind of despair. This isn't just insecurity. It's not just hormones, this is systemic, and it's time we stop pretending otherwise. It's hard to watch someone so young already look so tired. You see it in her eyes, the way she scrolls through her feed, comparing herself to a million filtered faces, the way she smiles politely when someone makes a joke about her weight, the way she hides in the bathroom when the anxiety gets too loud to ignore. She was told she could have it all: beauty, intelligence, confidence. But no one told her the cost of chasing all that at once. No one warned her how cruel other girls can be. No one explained why every compliment feels like a trap and every silence feels like a judgment. Teenage girls today are drowning in a storm of invisible expectations. And the worst part, most of us don't even see it. Psychologists have been sounding the alarm for years. Teenage girls are collapsing under unprecedented psychological pressure. Anxiety rates, self harm, depression, eating disorders all climbing higher, younger, faster. Why? Because the world taught them to live in fragments. One part sexualized, another infantilized, one part celebrated, another ignored. They're told to be bold but punished for being loud, told to be pretty but mocked for trying, told to be kind but crushed when kindness makes them weak. Social media amplifies it all. Every photo is competition, every post is a test, every like or silence feels like life or death. They're living in a psychological battlefield. But everyone calls it just growing up. This isn't just biology, this is culture. For centuries, societies have conditioned women and especially young girls to measure their worth by the gaze of others. Nietzsche warned of a morality that chains people in weakness under the guise of virtue. Today's girls are trapped in something similar, a morality of perfection. Be perfect but humble, be desirable but pure, be confident but never intimidating. It's an impossible equation, and failing it is inevitable. This is how you break someone's spirit while making them smile for the camera. You call it empowerment, but it feels like defeat. In the 1950s, women were told to stay home and smile. In the 90s, to be thin and sexy. Today, to be everything all at once. Look at the rise of self harm communities online. Girls as young as 12 swapping tips on how to hide their cuts, or the quiet epidemic of girls disappearing into anorexia clinics, still believing they're too big. Even at the highest levels, successful women talk about feeling like frauds, like little girls playing dress up in a world that demands their failure. It's not because they're weak, it's because the game is rigged. But here's the truth: teenage girls are not inherently weak, they are made weak, broken down bit by a culture that profits from their pain. And yet you can see the strength beneath it, the quiet rebellion, the refusal to disappear completely. Every time a girl speaks up, every time she rejects the lie that she is less, something in her shifts. She is not fragile, she is human. And what is fragile is the world that refuses to see her for more than a doll in a dress. So how do we change this? Not by telling them to toughen up, but by creating a world that stops feeding on their insecurities. Stop measuring them by beauty. Stop rewarding cruelty in their peers. Stop making love conditional on perfection. It's uncomfortable to admit the weakness we see in them. We put there and we keep it there because it's easier than letting them truly be free. Tonight, when you see her staring into her phone or hiding behind her hair or holding back tears, don't tell her to smile. Tell her she doesn't have to be everything. Tell her she is already enough, and then ask yourself, what kind of world would she become if we finally stopped breaking her just to watch her try to put herself back together? Because she deserves better, and so do we.